John chapter 1, verse 47. Jesus saw Nathanael coming toward him and said to him, "Behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom there is no deceit." What a weird statement, but that's because here in a minute we're going to discover that Jesus knows Philip. And we'll get to that when we get to that verse. He saw Philip, and he probably saw him even say, "Can anything good come from Nazareth?" Chrysostom of that statement said, this early church father, he said, look, the best disciples seem to have come from the most fruitless places. This guy's like, I would expect that he'd come from maybe Jerusalem or the epicenter, some great Jewish community. And Jesus is making a statement. It almost seems like he has a sense of humor, like he's being like, hey, this is kind of snarky. And we see in Philip's response, like, wait, what prompted that? And they have a conversation about where that's going. That Jesus saw him make that statement. Nothing good comes from Nazareth. Are you kidding me? And he's bagging on Jesus' hometown. The town, like, come on, man. Fascinating here that this conversation is happening right off the bat, and Jesus is engaging with Nathanael. I love it. And he's pointing out, like, wow, you're the perfect Israelite. You are amazing. There is no deceit, no sin, and no problem in you, which we're going to learn. We know that's not true. And this guy, being a fisherman, is probably not living like the most righteous of Pharisees. He's probably got a little bit of a rough edge to him, and Jesus is kind of calling him out, like, you're picking on me from where I'm coming from, but I'm going to point out who you really are, Nathanael. And they're going to get into a remarkable conversation. I wonder how we would act day in and day out if Jesus were actually commenting back to our comments, like when we're a little snarky about other Christians or the church or whatever the case may be, or maybe just some attitudes or whatever. If he was saying things back to us in that way, would it change the way that we are speaking and walking through our day? Well, the truth is, he sees every single thing you do. He's there through all of it, just like he is here with Nathanael. He's seeing you just like he saw him. We're going to get into that in the next verse.